Hey mamas, listen up. So I screwed up and I dropped my phone and I broke it. And the screen totally shorted out. So I ran out because if the school calls or daycare calls, you have to be accessible to pick up your kids. So I ran out and I bought a new phone and I went down this complete rabbit hole of data that to me was totally shocking. So I'm going to tell you the shocking part and then I'm going to give you the solution.
A major development from California's Department of Public Health. High use of cell phones may be linked to certain types of cancer and other health effects, including brain cancer and tumors, lower sperm counts, headaches, and effects on learning, memory, hearing, behavior, and sleep.
If it was a real problem, I would know. If it was a real problem, the government would protect us. How come I'm not hearing about this? They're all things I've heard when I give seminars. I get up there and they say, oh yeah, if this was really a problem, they would have told us. I am they. I am a, legitimate scientist, and I am telling you.
So we all know cell phone radiation can be bad. So why did I get pissed and why did I fall down the rabbit hole? Well, when I broke my phone, I had to go out and buy a new one. As I said, this is the new phone I got. It's a Samsung S23 Ultra. I don't think this is a situation for iPhone users. I think it's for Samsung users. If you have a newer Samsung, AT&T and Verizon have now disabled your ability to turn off 5G. Now, I turn off 5G because there's a lot that's not known about 5G waves. They're different from 4G. 4G is microwaves. 5G is a millimeter wave, which is thought to be more harmful. So I just turn it off. Well, when I got this brand new phone, it was like $1,000. This is it, super pretty with my nice Haunted Mansion backdrop. You can't turn off the 5G. I called Samsung, I called Verizon, couldn't do it. So if you have a Samsung phone and you are on AT&T or Verizon or companies that use, for instance, Verizon's network or they use AT&T's network, all of those companies will disable your Samsung phone. So the only way around it that I have found is I literally switched mobile providers today to T-Mobile. T-Mobile does not restrict your ability to turn off 5G and select a 4G LTE service. I actually went with Mint Mobile. I was in a budgeting group for a bunch of ladies and they were all raving about Mint Mobile. And I was pleasantly surprised to find out it's only $15 a month for unlimited data and calls and texts and everything. And I have had excellent service with no issues whatsoever. They use T-Mobile's network. If you have a Samsung phone and you want to disable 5G, you can go to the Settings app. Then you want to go to Connections here at the top. Then if you look down, you'll see Mobile Networks toward the bottom, third from the bottom. You select that. Then you select Network Mode, and you should be able to choose. See, you can see that I can choose which ones I want. So I just keep it on the LTE for now. And if I really needed to, if I had bad service, I could switch it back to 5G for a few minutes. But as a general rule, I don't keep it on 5G. So maybe you don't have a Samsung or you're just generally interested in reducing your radiation exposure. Here's some things you can do. Obviously, you can turn off 5G on your phone. You can also, on your Wi-Fi router, you can turn that down from 5 gigahertz down to 2.4 gigahertz. It's a lower signal, but it's not 5G emanation throughout your house. If you like that signal strength and you don't want to change it, maybe consider just unplugging your Wi-Fi router at night so that it's not constantly radiating you and your family all night long while you're sleeping. Probably buy a plug from Amazon that has a timer on it so that your router is plugged into a plug with a timer. So when it's time to go to sleep, that timer automatically kicks on and disconnects the power to your Wi-Fi router and then automatically turns it back on in the mornings. That's a super simple fix. Also, a good thing to turn off is Bluetooth. I know a lot of people use Bluetooth in their cars for calls and such, hands-free, and that's fine. But as a general rule, it can be turned off. So that is also not sending waves out at your body. And also, if you have earbuds, it's a good idea to get wired earbuds instead of Bluetooth. So those aren't constantly radiating your brain. They're starting to find with studies that people are getting more tumors in this area where they hold their phones. And there is some belief that the Bluetooth contributes to those negative health effects. So anyway, I hope this has helped you guys.